morning. April 17th, Tuesday. I tried to vlog yesterday, and after I watched the clips I put up, I decided to just completely erase it because it was so mumbo-jumbo, crying, carrying on, the same old thing, and it was like, what's the point? We'll see if this even goes up today. My head's better, well, so far, it's better than it was yesterday. Yesterday, I woke up with the worst head. It was bad all day long. It was bad. I couldn't walk, didn't go on the treadmill even, went in the infrared sauna and ended up having, I got all the way to 27 minutes, and the last 3 I had to get out. I couldn't even stay in there the last 3 minutes. It was making me sick. I had very bad sleep again because woke up a little after 1 a.m. feeling anxious and weird and heart palpitations, and in my mind it didn't feel like I had fallen back to sleep, but I must have, because I had another couple dreams, but they were, you know, then I'd wake back up. It was just choppy. It was very choppy. I'm on a support group for LDN, and and there's a lot of people on the support group who have been diagnosed with mostly, you know, autoimmune diseases, but there's a lot of fibro/Lyme people, and they're all, well, everyone who's posting is saying all good things, that it took the time to stick it out. You know, sometimes it took almost a year before they saw the huge improvements, but to just stick with it, to inquire about getting something to help with my sleep in addition to this, because sleep is so important for the healing process. So I'll probably talk to my nurse practitioner and see what she says. I don't want to take a sleeping pill, but like this one woman says she takes clonidine, which is a antihypertensive, but they found that it also is calming and sedative, and taken at night can help you sleep. So maybe I should try CBD oil at night. I don't see it helping some of my other friends who take it, but I don't know. But my head is not as bad as it was yesterday, praise God. It was really bad yesterday. It was snowing earlier. Yes, snowing. But the good news is it is supposed to get nicer next week. This week is going to be crap. Next week's supposed to get nicer. So I'm going to go on the treadmill in a few minutes, because I have to. Yeah, I have these bizarre dreams and bizarre thoughts, but I was having this before the LDN. I can't blame the LDN on any of this. I was having it before. I blame it on, and you know, when I research, I know most of you are going to say, well, fibro is Lyme disease, and Lyme is fibro. One and the same. Maybe, maybe not. There's no proof. There's no direct evidence. All I know is that when I read more up on fibro, you know, all my symptoms go along with fibro too. And that was the first diagnosis, was fibromyalgia. So I don't know. I want this LDN to make me have a morning halfway normal. I just want a normal morning. I really do. I just want a normal morning. Whatever that means, meaning sleeping 6-8 hours, oh my gosh, and then waking up and not waking up feeling like you've been hit by a Mack truck. I feel, and this was not like me. I was a morning person. I was never a night person. I was always a morning person. I could hop out of bed and get the job done. I was perky and rested and happy. this feels like the chronic fatigue. I wake up, I feel like I have not slept at all. I feel sluggish. My head is bogged down. I have headache. I'm achy. My body just hurts. I'm off balance. I just feel like you know what. And then let's add in the anxiety. When the anxiety is like ramping, I feel like crap in the morning. I don't feel great through the day, but my mornings are just unbelievable. I just wish something could help that. Saying that, Michelle, you live in Florida. Boy, what I would do to be in Florida right now. I don't think I could live there year-round because of the heat, but I sure could use it now. And my daughter and her family are leaving Friday afternoon for spring break to go to Florida again, and all I would have to do is pack a bag and jump in the van with them, but I can't. Can't. I don't know what my stepmother, I don't know what else to call her. She's not my, I mean, she is my friend, but I know her because she's my stepmother, but anyways, was texting me this morning, and she goes, I'm getting the feeling, the vibe from our text, because I saw her Saturday night, and we were fine, but texting back and forth, she said, excuse me, getting the vibe that you're upset with me or angry or something. And I said, no, it has nothing to do with you. I'm pissed off that I'm sick every single day of my life. I'm pissed off. Forgive me if that offends you, that terminology, but that's what it is. I cannot stand this life. And I'm sorry. I know that some of you have got a better attitude, and believe me, it's probably because you're so much younger than me, and you got estrogen flapping through your body. I think that really has a difference. I honestly do. I think those of you who are younger and still are, you know, you're not menopausal, I think there's a difference with your attitude and your brain chemistry, because you're the ones who say, you know, I'm grateful, I'm thankful for this, I'm great. I find that so difficult to even say that. I am, in my heart of hearts, grateful that I have a home, I have a roof over my head, I have food, I'm warm, I have children, I have family, I have love. But my focus is on how crappy I feel 24 freaking hours a day. I don't get away from it during the night when I'm sleeping. I don't get peace from it. So to say, I'm very grateful for this, it's like words. I'm just being honest and raw with you guys right now. I'm sorry. It's just words. And I don't want it to be words. I want it to be like somebody just handed me a gift that I've been wanting forever. That feeling. I want that feeling. And it's just not happening. So, well, I'm starting this vlog off almost as bad as yesterday's vlog. Not quite, because yesterday I was crying and carrying on because my head, I honestly, it was the stroke, gonna pass out, can't take another second head again. But now it's just, I got a dull headache, I feel sluggish, I feel crappy. Another day, but just as I'm speaking, people are responding to a post I put up on the LDN board, and a lot of people are responding, which is nice. So I stick it out. Well, I didn't have any intention of not sticking it out with LDN, but just want to hear something worked. And boy, I go on the line boards and nobody's getting better on the line boards. It's like they're just 6, 6, 6, 6. So at least on the LDN board, I'm seeing some positivity, which is a first. So I'm happy. Okay, I'm grateful for that. There's my tinkle twinkle. Have I mentioned my mother's doctors? No lie. My mother's doctor's first name is Twinkle. I know. I know. Who would name their daughter Twinkle? Her name is Twinkle. She's Indian. Maybe Twinkle means something else in Indian, but all I know is her name is Twinkle. She had to have been bullied in school. How do you go through school being called Twinkle? Twinkle. And whenever I tell people, they crack up. I'm like, Twinkle. Hey, Twinkle. Hey, Twinks. What's happening? Guess that's where I got the Twinkle from. I'm doing laundry because I don't need an aide to do that. Then I'm going to get on the treadmill because I don't need an aide to do that. Then I'm going to vacuum because I don't need an aide to do that. Yes, I am kind of in the pissy mode, and I'm sorry, but I know. Okay, I'm not going to say anything else. All I know is that I'm almost 60 years old, and I'm sicker than crap. And I move like a 90-year-old, but I do my housework. I don't need an aide. I would never hire somebody to come in and clean my house unless I was in a wheelchair. I'm sorry. You just do it. You do a little bit at a time. You don't do everything all at once. You do a little bit at a time. I'm sorry, but I just watched somebody's vlog, and it just got me. It's not my life. It's their life. So I should shut my mouth. Shut up, Lainey. Anyways, that's my plan for the day. Do some things around here. Because yesterday I did nothing. See, yesterday was a day I did nothing. I sat on the couch the entire day. Then I got up in my bed later in the afternoon and crocheted and talked on the phone for a couple hours. And that's it. I did nothing yesterday. I was unable to. My head was so bad. Those are the days you just have to pray for the next second. I'm gonna let you go. Try to pop in later. I would love to take a walk outside, but I think I checked the temperature and it was only 32. It's just too cold for me. 32. End of April. Somebody said on Facebook today, yes, the calendar says it's April 17th, but really it's January 96th. Day 96. Because that's what it is. We haven't had spring yet. Oh, and my hair falling out. I pulled out so much hair this morning. Oh, I already threw it out. I wanted to show you. It doesn't matter how many times I do this. I've got 6 to 10 strands every single time. I've already done this once this morning. My hair is just falling out. And I just add it all up. I mean, what? Is that part of this? Going bald? I'm going freaking bald at this rate. Honestly, it's like how much you can pull and it just, and I'm just, you see what I'm doing? And there's handfuls of hair every single time. That's scary to me. That scares me. Because I don't know how much more hair I can lose before I start having bald spots. Thank God I had really thick hair before all this happened, but it's got to be the stress. It's got to be stress. Anyway, all right, I'm making a little pile of hair again. Well, check in with you guys later. Bye. I just finished the treadmill. Man, something's changing metabolically with me because, you know, I told you about not being able to finish the last 3 minutes of being in the infrared sauna yesterday. And now on the treadmill, I mean, sweating profusely. Like, I've never sweat before. I mean profuse sweat everywhere. Back, arms, everywhere. So, I don't know what's changing, but hopefully crap is coming out with the sweat. But whoa, that was tough. Midway, about 15 minutes in, I was like, I want to stop. And I'm like, no, I ain't stopping. Let it, and this is, I tell you all the time, let it kill me. Let it kill me. That's what I do. It's short of committing suicide with a gun. I just keep going. I keep going, because it's like, what's it going to do? Let it kill me. And it never does. It just makes me feel like, you know what, a big pile of it. But I just want to pop in and, whoa. I was like, I mean, sopping, and I was wiping it on my leg, and every 2 seconds, it was just filled with sweat. I was just like I was in a sauna or something. It's very unusual. No, I got to go get something to eat now. It's lunchtime, so I'll pop in later. Bye. Just want to pop in and let you know I got everything done. I got the laundry done. I vacuumed. Cleaned up. I made my chicken for the week. You know, I live on chicken and rice and green beans, right? My staple. I'm sorry, hold on. I got to rearrange my flipping body here. So beginning of the week, I always cook up a bunch of boneless chicken thighs cut up, cubed up, and I put it on my white rice with my green beans. I'm sorry. What I said earlier, I don't want to delete it, but, you know, that wasn't really addressed to any of you who watch. It was addressed to mostly somebody who probably does not watch, and you all can pretty much figure out who that is. And I love this person. I mean, I don't love them because I don't really know them. I pray for them every single day as I pray for all of you, but it just want to say that it's my own judgmental part of my personality. I just was watching Michelle. I'm trying to catch up on people's vlogs because I haven't really followed her until recently. And wow, you know, you always know that somebody else has got it worse than you when you think you've got, oh, I'm sorry. Squirrel. It's snowing again. I can't even believe this. I'm sorry. I just looked down and saw little flakes. Not a lot, just little flakes, flittering and fluttering, and I'm like, you always know somebody else has got it worse than you, and praying for you because, Michelle, you seem to hold it together pretty well, considering what you're going through. I'd be on the floor, curled up in a ball, just crying. You're strong. You're very strong. I got to give you a lot of credit for how you're dealing with all the news. Every day you get more news, and I gotta give you a lot of credit. Okay. So something I want to bring up. Now, you're looking at my face, and you're going to say, big deal. And this just is something I want to just, you know, a shout out to a product, because yesterday it seemed like this topic came up like 3 different times with 3 different people. I was like, well, maybe I should mention it. I use oil of Olay. I use the Regenerist, okay? Just so you know. Been using oil of Olay for years now. How many? I can't really know. It's back, I started using it when I started doing home health aid, and that was back in, well, anyway, I don't remember. But it wasn't a long, long time ago. Anyway, because when I worked, and forgive me if I've already vlogged this, because somewhere in my mind I feel like I've said this before, but I'm going to bring it up again. Whenever I'd walk into a client's home, this is when I was doing home health aid before I was a nurse, and on my paperwork it would say an 84-year-old, 82-year-old, I don't care what and I'd walk in and they'd look 20 years younger, and I'd always say, what do you use on your skin? And it was always the same answer. Always, always, always. Oil of Olay. I've used oil of Olay since I was young. Always oil of Olay. That's when I started using it. Then as a nurse, I'm working in the hospital. Same thing. I'd get a patient that was very elderly and had really nice skin, and same thing, because I'd ask, do you mind me ask, what do you use on your skin? You got great skin. Oil of Olay, oil of Olay. So just recently, I'd say a couple months ago actually, my oldest daughter, called me and asked me, Mom, I keep forgetting to ask you, what do you use on your skin? And I was thinking how I always ask other people, and I'm like, what? Oil of Olay, why? And she goes, because she has 2 mother-in-laws, a stepmother-in-law and a mother-in-law. She has 2 mother-in-laws. And she goes, and one of them has had plastic surgery done. And she goes, and your skin's nicer than theirs. And we're all in the same age group, give or take. Both of them are maybe 2 years older than me, not anything significant. And she goes, and I'm always looking at your skin thinking, God, my mom's skin looks better than theirs. So she started using it. And then a girlfriend of mine, we were on the phone yesterday talking, and she brought it up. What do you use on your skin? And I was like, oil of Olay. And then Julie, and you're probably watching, Julie, she asks me last night, what do you use on your skin? Your pictures on Facebook and everything, always you don't have any wrinkles. And I go, oh no, I do have wrinkles. I have wrinkles. I have very strong lines because I'm always doing this. But told her, oil of Olay, Regenerist. So I'm just doing a shout out for oil of Olay. Use it. Because there's not enough help out there for our skin and body. Now, if I could find somebody to tell me what to do about my hair loss, that would be great. That would be great. So my little blop, blip, bloop, and bloop, blip, blop, and bloop over oil of Olay. Yeah, so, and one other thing. So when my sister was here to visit, we're out shopping, and I said, oh, I have to get more of my face cream. And she goes, what do you use? And I go, oil of Olay. And she goes, so do I. And she goes, Mom told me when I was, in my early 20s that if you don't do anything else, you always put lotion on your face and use oil of Olay. She goes, did she tell you that? And I go, no, I never got that speech. And she goes, you don't remember Mom using it? And I go, no, but I don't remember much of anything. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted by the snowflakes. I'm watching them, and I keep thinking it's April, and it looks like it's February. I said, no, I never got that speech. But she said, yeah, Mom always used oil of Olay. And my mother's going to be 86 this year, and she's got pretty good skin for 86. I've seen some women that are like, really bad. Now, ask me why I care. Because I'm ill. And I'd rather be able to function and live than worry about wrinkles on my face. But, some of us have got issues. So better than yesterday. Not as good as it a couple days ago, but better than yesterday. See? Hair's just falling out. I guess you guys can watch me go bald. And that's not even funny. That's not something to laugh about, because that would really freak me out. I don't know what else to add, so I'm gonna stop here and maybe pop in again later. I'm thinking I might go out to the store after my husband gets home. Probably need to pick up a couple more dinners for my mom. She eats frozen meals because she can't prepare anything herself, and the aides are scheduled for like 15-20 minute visits, so for the most part they can't, you know, cook. They can make her a sandwich, but so I have to buy a lot of frozen meals for her, other than the stuff that, you know, whenever we have something I can bring to her. But 90% of her meals are frozen meals, and she also gets Meals on Wheels. I don't know if you have it where you live, but Meals on Wheels delivers. They could deliver 7 days a week. I choose not to because we're not that needy. There are people that need that. And you can get it for free. I pay them. I write a check out to them once a month for more than the cost is, because I think it's a great, my mind's going poop, a great help for those who are homebound. But she gets Meals on Wheels Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's a lunch and a dinner. And they're okay. They're not horrible. They're not anything like, oh my God, but they're food. It's food, and I'm appreciative of it. So she gets those twice a week too. But anyways, my point is I'm probably go out to the store to pick up some more meals for her, because I haven't since, wow. And I need to go get a couple other things. And I'm thinking that maybe tomorrow, if I could get my granddaughter, because this would be her weekend for her date day, and they're leaving for Florida, so it would be 3 weeks before she would get her date day. We got Lincoln in on Sunday, so depending on how I feel, maybe I can get Livy over here. So I'll pop in later. I just already talked 11 minutes. Holy moly, bye. Hello. Driving to the store, and it's snowing. I don't know if you can see. It's light, but it's snowing nonetheless. You have to get some stuff for my mom, and then bring a box of medications. All her medications were delivered to my house, and I have to bring them over to her house, so that's where I'm at. Yes, I have glasses over glasses, in case you were wondering what the heck that look is. So just thought I'd let you know that I'm out and about again. That's me. Yes, I can drive. That's a twinkle that I can drive. So, check in with you after I'm done with this visit. First, I gotta get to the store and shop. Hi. Hi. I'm gonna sign off now. I'm home. Got what I needed to do done. It's interesting. I'm standing in line at the cashier's thinking, what would it be like to be standing here and not feel wacko in my head? What would it feel like to be standing here and not have any weird sensations going through my body? Just, what would it feel like to just be standing here? I wouldn't know. I haven't had that in so long. But I got the job done. I drove to the store. I shopped. I went to my mother's. I unpacked everything and dropped off her meds, put her meds away into her lockbox, did everything I needed, and now I'm home. I got it done. Lovely life. Lovely life we lead. So I'm going to sign off now because I have nothing more to add. I have no idea what the heading of this will be. Another mishmash of mushmash. And on the way there, it was snowing, but on the way to my mother's, it was snowing hard. Gotta love it. Lord willing, we'll be back at it. I'll be back at it again at another time. God bless and take care.